Hi, today we're going to answer the question that I'm sure is on everyone's mind. Why does sulfur form a -2 ion? Okay, so let's look at sulfur. Sulfur is element number 16. Its mass is 32.07. And so let's first off look at the makeup of sulfur. So a neutral atom of sulfur would have 16 protons, 16 electrons, and then actually the most common isotope of sulfur is sulfur 32, so it would actually also have 16 neutrons. But that's not really what we're concentrating on. When we're talking about forming positive and negative ions, we're talking about the electrons, okay? So let's do an electron configuration and orbital notation for sulfur. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. And so 1s2, up, down, 2s2, up, down, 2p6. Now remember, with our 2p6, we have to go up, 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 single, 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 and then down, 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 because that 2p6 is filled in. So 3s2, up, down, he's filled in, and then we're looking at 3p4, up, 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 down. So that's how your electron configuration and orbital notation for sulfur would work. So what I want you to notice here is you go in up, 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 single, 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 and then you put that fourth one in the 3p right there. Okay? So the question is, why would sulfur form a -2 ion? And, oh, there's my pen. I lost my other pen. So let's look at this. The highest number that sulfur shows me are the 3's. I got 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So anything that's a 3 is going to be in the valence shell. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sulfur has 6 valence electrons. Okay? So the dot diagram for sulfur is going to look like this. So in order to be stable, sulfur needs 8. Okay? So it could either lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or it could go the other direction, and instead of trying to get rid of, it could add. And if it adds, it only has to add 2. So I can add down here, and if I add these 2 electrons, boom, my sulfur becomes stable. It has a noble gas configuration. Okay, and the noble gas configuration, remember, is when it has 8 in its valence shell. So if I put those in there, all right, and we become actually a sulfide ion. Now, we don't normally draw the full valence shell around the sulfur when it's a sulfide ion. Instead, we just acknowledge it's a sulfide ion by doing this. So you just have your S, it's a -2, and everybody that knows anything about chemistry, which that'll be you eventually, knows that that is a sulfide ion. Okay, it's only the negative ions that change their name. Like a sodium ion is just sodium +1, but sulfur becomes sulfide. So monatomic, single atom, negative ions become IDE. You might know that because table salt is sodium chloride, not sodium chlorine. Catch you later.